Pokémon Legends ZA is finally becoming less mysterious. Pokelive here, and we have so much to cover today. Also, happy belated Pokemon Day. I've taken some time to process this trailer, which we will be watching shortly. From gameplay to our starters with Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile to the Lumiose City map. We have so much to talk about in this video. I'm so hyped because we've all been waiting for a new Pokemon game, and this one features Mega Evolutions, which we've all been waiting for. But make sure to drop a like on the video if you are super excited for ZA. So let's watch this trailer. I'm super excited. So, new title in the Pokemon series, we got ZA. Takes place in the Lumiose City, which we knew, that huge tower building. Okay, we are strictly in the city, it looks like. I think that's going to be one of the cons. I like the color scheme, the green and the black. It's looking pretty cool. And it looks like we got Garbodor. Let's go. Okay, so after you arrive, you'll meet the Pokemon. So here's our starters. We have Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. I think the entire world is going to go Totodile. I think I'm going to go Chikorita just to be different, but Totodile is definitely going to win here. Now, my opinion is everyone always picks fire, so I think they purposely put Tepig in there to throw us like a bad fire Pokemon. So here's our characters. Super excited to see what these personalities are like. There's something going on with Floette, but I feel like the Scarlet and Violet characters were really cool. We had Nimona, we had Carmine, we had Kieran, but they did get a little bit annoying. So I'm hoping that these characters are a little bit more tolerable. So they work in this big corporation here. Looks like we have AZ, we have Binny, we have Jet. I believe her name was Jet. So I think this is where people are starting to get really nervous with these wild zones. I think they're just going to be within the city. There really isn't going to be any area outside of the city to explore. So these are just going to be those like outer world explore zones, but you're still surrounded by the city. Personally, I don't like just being in the city in Pokemon games. I really like being out there in nature. So definitely a con I'm seeing. But guys, this gameplay is wild. You can dodge attacks. You can actually move around and catch these Pokemon, whereas we've just really had a toggle view of your camera kind of showing the angle, but you can actually run around now. This is pretty cool. It feels way more interactive, kind of like that old school nostalgia feeling of catching Pokemon. It's not just that guaranteed throw the ball. So they made it a little bit more challenging, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I do think it's going to be more challenging than we had with Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, and then we have the Mega Evolutions. I'm so hyped for Mega Evolutions. I just freaking love them. So Sword and Shield, we had Dynamax. Scarlet and Violet, we had Terra. So this is going to be our version of that. Looks pretty sick. I like that they really brought in a, vibrant color palette there with it. Got the Garbodor. Let's go. So overall, I am liking what I see. I am a little unsure about how I feel about just being in the city, but it is something different, and it is coming late in 2025, which we know is going to be a holiday release. So some more information. I love how much there is now on this game. I think we can really start to make sense of it. So in Lumiose City, it is like the X and Y map, which is pretty cool. And I tried to make sense if those are battle areas, which I think they are. I'm not too sure. It's not that clear when you zoom in, but if anyone sees anything different, please drop it in the comments. The graphics look really clean. They look good. I'm liking what I see. I always say I don't like when the graphics, even if it's Pokemon, you can get away with them looking bad. It just feels old school. I want them to just advance. So these wild zones is what has everyone's head just spinning. I think it's just going to be based in the city, little areas. And from what I see on these pictures, the areas look really small. I mean, the Pokemon look good, graphics are good, but I don't know how I feel about it. So make Pokemon your allies. Okay, obviously we want to catch them, we want them on our teams. This battle style is so cool because you can actually move around now. A Pokemon series first. Pokemon and trainers take action in real time during battle. Okay, move around. I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. I think it's so cool. You know, I do like the simplistic style that Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet were, but you know, this is a Legends game. You have to make it different. So here's our characters. You know, I'm hoping you can customize them a little bit more than this. I don't know, but the green and black is definitely pretty cool. And we have our starters. I'm sorry I'm flying through this. I don't want this video to take so long, but guys, we got Chikorita, Tepig, Totodile. And I love how they give us information about these Pokemon because I'm sure a lot of people aren't really familiar with these little guys. I mean, I think I'm going to go Chikorita. Super cute. And I know that everyone is going to pick the tank, the Totodile there. I'm curious just to know more about them though. This Totodile is small, has a rough and tough personality. Tepig uses excellent sense of smell. And Chikorita uses its head to determine the temperature and humidity. Super interesting. More characters, more people in the game. Again, super curious to see these personalities and what they are like. Then we have the AZ. So he is the one that owns the hotel in which you live in the game. So we are living in the hotel. I don't think we're going to get a house. I think we're just staying there the whole time from what I've gathered. And then this mysterious Floette. What is up with Floette? Why did they pick Floette? I just have so many questions. I'm ready to play it. I'm feeling energized. We have Jet, the CEO. I'm sure we're going to end up having to battle them a million times. I'm sure they're going to be really tough to battle. We have Benny here, a large man who wears sunglasses. He works as Jet's secretary. So the worker in our legendary, we have Zygarde. Definitely on theme. I get it. I get what they did. The green and the black. I do like it. I think Zygarde is different. Definitely a cool legendary. In my opinion, it's kind of like what I said about the DLC in Scarlet and Violet. Those characters to me felt more like Disney characters than Pokemon. I kind of get that vibe with Zygarde, but again, still very cool. I'm definitely hyped up for it. Leading into the most hyped up thing is our freaking Mega Evolutions. I've been waiting for Mega Pokemon for so long. I am a huge Mega Evolution fan. They are just so cool. Mega Gengar is my favorite, of course, but we definitely have some awesome ones in this game. Again, I'm really liking how they themed the look of, you know, how you make the Mega. Looks super vibrant. I love that purple there. I know they gave us some examples of Mega Evolutions. Of course, we have the main Charizard. We have X and Y. They picked some real different ones to feature here though. Ampharos kind of different to feature. Altaria, Lucario. Let's go. I love Lucario. So it's definitely going to be releasing in 2025. Super hyped. It's this year, but I do think it's going to be a holiday release. And here is my final prediction with the game. I do think Nintendo is going to make it be a Switch 2 exclusive game. I don't know how true that is. There's a lot of people saying you will be able to play it on any Switch, but with the timing of this release now being so much later than we thought, I could see them wanting us to buy a Switch 2 in order to play this. It just is what these gaming companies do. So kind of the only con there is you might need a Switch 2, and I do think it will be a holiday release. I am so hyped for this game though. We just need a new Pokemon game. I don't know how the online play is going to be. I stream these games, so if a game doesn't have good online play, it hurts me because I can't play with you guys, and I love gaming with other people. So drop a comment. Let me know how you're feeling about, you know, Legends ZA. Are you feeling happy about it? Are there things you like about it, things you don't like about it? I want to hear everything. Thank you so much for watching. Get out there, play some Pokemon games, check out my streams. They're super fun, and I will see you on the next video.